Let's have a look at the Delhi Capitals. Now there's one player missing from their squad, and that's Ben Duckett. He's pulled out from the IPL this year to try and save his England Test career. So he's not there, and Delhi haven't named a replacement yet. Let's have a look at what their lineup looks like. Now, Ben Duckett may well have had a chance of starting some of these games, but without him, I think Pathum Nissanka is going to open the batting. With him, I think Delhi are going to go for KL Rahul. Now, there's a discussion to be had about a few other players that could come in there. They did like Abhishek Parel in the last couple of years. They've also brought back Prithvi Shaw. Maybe they think there's something there. But I think they'll go with KL Rahul to start with. Then coming in at 3, I think they're going to use the player that they traded in, Nitish Rana. By the way, I think Delhi Capitals have played a blinder in getting that trade. They traded out Donovan Ferreira, who wasn't starting for them, and they've got in Nitish Rana. He's a domestic player, so he's more valuable than an overseas, really. And I think he starts for Delhi. So great work, Delhi Capitals, in getting Nitish Rana through the door. Next, number 4, I think will probably be Tristan Stubbs. And then we can slot in at number 5, the captain, Akshar Patel. Now, some of you might think that's a bit high in the batting order for Akshar. But actually, I think it's where he's best suited. He's much better at hitting spin through the middle overs than he is coming in at the death to hit pace. So I think 5 in the batting order is a good place for Akshar. But obviously, these things are fluid, depending on how the game's gone. Then at 6, I think we're going to have David Miller. He's someone that's a lot more suited to hitting pace at the death, but he can also be quite useful towards the back end of the middle overs as well. It looks like we're going to do this whole lineup from 1 to 12. You're right, we are. So coming in at 7, and what a find this guy has been. Ashutosh Sharma, brilliant pace hitter, brilliant finisher. He's pulled off the impossible more than once. And then after him, another big hitter that gives you a bit of spin bowling as well. Vipraj Nigam was a great find last year, and they'll stick with him. Now, let's slot in someone that's not played for Delhi before. In fact, not played in the IPL at all before. Let's get Aqib Nabi in. Fresh from his Ranji Trophy success with Jammu and Kashmir, I think Aqib Nabi is going to come straight into this starting lineup. Now, we've got one overseas spot left, and it's going to be for a bowler, obviously. Now, you could put forward a strong case for Mitchell Starc, but unfortunately, he's got a bit of an injury at the moment, so he's not with the Delhi Capitals squad yet. And actually, I would have put forward a strong case for Lungi Ngidi to be in the 11 ahead of Starc, even if he was fit. He's such a flexible bowler. He can bowl in the power play, he can be used for the middle overs, and he's turned into a great death bowler too. He's strong, he can bowl fast, and he's got some fantastic slow ball variations. Speaking of great bowlers, let's complete the spin attack with Kuldeep Yadav. Let's round out the side with Natarajan. Again, we'll see how he goes, but I think for his death bowling specialism, I think he's crucial in this Delhi Capitals bowling lineup, which on paper looks pretty good. Now, they could do a few things. There's an argument that they might push KL Rahul maybe down to 4 in place of Tristan Stubbs, and then open with either an Abhishek Parel or even a Prithvi Shaw. That frees up an extra overseas spot if Natarajan gets injured or doesn't have the form that you'd hope, and then you could bring in a Starc or a Chamira maybe. But this is the side that I think they'll start with, and I want to know from you in the comments, what changes do you want to make to this Delhi lineup? And is there a better spin attack in this tournament? Make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel, because throughout the IPL, we'll be here doing, well, honestly, I don't know yet. So you might as well come along to find out. See you later.